This is my review for Arrow Season 4. I didn't like this. I hated this. I'll just say it now. Just so you know, I'm gonna hate on this a lot. So, if you don't like listening to people swearing and hating on stuff, I'll be swearing in this, I think. Just leave now. This is how the season starts. Okay, I'm just gonna say to you what I think about Olicity right now. It sucks. I hate it so much. I literally thought about quitting Arrow just because of Olicity and Felicity herself. Olicity sucks so much. Just think about season 1. Think about Oliver and the Arrows. Think about him fighting on rooftops, fighting criminals. And then think about this. Think about Olicity. Think about season 4. Think about all this shit. I can't take Olicity anymore. They should have just... Okay, I'll talk about Olicity again later. I'll just leave it here now. So, it basically starts with Oliver and Felicity living a peaceful life, because that's what all of us always wanted to see. We always wanted to see Felicity make omelet for Oliver, and Oliver says, "Felicity Smoke, you failed this omelet." That's what I've always wanted to see for Arrow. And while Oliver was away, Diggle became Spartan, which I don't know why anyone would wear that. Be a vigilante and wear that costume. I mean, I thought at least he has a mask, but then it was just like strapped onto his head. It was terrible. And, Thea, I guess she was fun as Speedy. She was okay. I mean, yeah, she was okay. Laurel was Black Canary. I liked her. She was good. I liked her a lot as Black Canary because the comics, she's Black Canary. She's a very, 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 very big part of the Green Arrow. And I like that. And long story short, Felicity was working with Team Arrow behind their backs. Emily Bett Rickers as Felicity is just, she's okay, but God, I hate Felicity. So Felicity has been working with the team behind Oliver's back, and long story short, Oliver returns, becomes the Arrow again, gives an awesome speech, very awesome speech, and finally gets the Green Arrow code name. He fights the main villain of this season. But I gotta say, Neil McDonough was fun as Damien Dark, and he was good as Damien Dark. And he was really, really cool, but when he's in such a bad season, he just gets worse. I mean, his acting automatically gets worse when he's in such a bad season. So, in the end of episode 1 is the episode where we first see the grave thing, and I was like, okay, there's a few characters I wanted it to be. Of course, number 1 was Felicity Smoke. Number 2 was kind of John Diggle, because I wanted original Team Hero to kind of go away. And third was Thea, because she is not in the comics, and I want Team Hero to kind of be like it is in the comics. But of course, the person in the grave was Laurel. The person that I least wanted to be in the grave. Least. That was Laurel. Because Black Canary is such a big part of the Green Arrow in the comics. And then they kill her off. I'll come back to Laurel's death later. I don't want to talk about that right now. This was also the season that introduced us to Curtis. Yay. And Oliver becomes mayor in this season because, I don't know why, he just becomes mayor, so there's a subplot for each episode, I think. He becomes mayor. He's just kind of like, he's running for mayor, then he can't run for mayor, and then automatically he just becomes mayor. It's kind of stupid. I'm getting pretty tired now. Felicity and Oliver's argument and the crossover. I just hoped Felicity would die in a fire in that scene. I just wanted to walk over, take her, throw her down to the ground, start a fire, and burn her alive. Oh my God, when Felicity finds out Oliver has a son, she goes crazy, even though it was Samantha who told Oliver not to tell fucking Felicity. And it was and Oliver found out, like, the same day. And William is not Felicity's fucking son. It was really fun to see Quentin Lansdowne being a member of Hive. It was really, I liked that. That was one of the only good things about this season. Another bad thing, Malcolm frickin' Merlyn. Wow, he was good in season 1. They should have more of the Dark Archer and less of Malcolm Merlyn, because honestly, we're just seeing too much of Malcolm Merlyn and too little of the Dark Archer. Bring back Dark Archer. Hashtag bring back Dark Archer in the comments. Oh, wait, he's dead now, isn't he? He died in season 5. Oh. And Andy Diggle, the whole reason why Diggle is the man he is today, well, turns out he was fucking alive the whole time. He never really died, ever. Like, he was alive. He was with Hive the whole time. And that's just stupid. He's like one of the worst Arrowverse characters. I really didn't like Andy Diggle. They just kill him off in the end, I guess. It kind of meant something. It was kind of emotional, I guess. But, okay. Now, let's talk about Laurel for a moment. Laurel is probably, next to Oliver, the most important character of Green Arrow history. Maybe Speedy in front of her, Roy Harper. No, actually, Black Canary is second most important in Green Arrow history, in my opinion. And they frickin' they kill her off. I mean, the character that is Green Arrow's true love and is probably the most important character to the Green Arrow, they kill her off. This is 10 times worse than having Speedy leave in season 3. Oh god, I can't believe the writers actually did this. I literally can't. I get so mad. But of course, we all know that the reason Laurel was killed off was because of frickin' Olicity. We have to have Olicity. No one can get in between a fucking Olicity. That is the most important thing ever for the Green Arrow, is Felicity Smoke, who had never appeared in a Green Arrow story before this show. Apparently, she is actually more important than the Green Arrow, more important than him in this show, because she is the frickin' main character of this season. Felicity Smoke, co-starring, or Felicity featuring the Green Arrow. I'm getting sick of her. The crossovers were probably the best part of this season, notably the ones that include The Flash, Vixen, and, of course, John Constantine, who was perfectly, and I mean perfectly, cast. And here we have the finale, Arrow versus Damien Darhk. And the only thing they actually do is just punch each other, which is so bad. Why did they just punch each other? Wow. And then, in the end, literally the final scene is where Oliver and Felicity are standing in the Arrow Cave. And Felicity says, "You thought I was leaving too? Not a chance." Fuck Felicity. Why doesn't she leave like all the others? Everyone leaves except Felicity. I've never seen anything as bad as that. Oh my. Okay, I'm done.